Hello, welcome back. This is Grillenheimer with some interesting thoughts here. How can I put this? I don't have any Bible verses or anything like that today, but this is interesting. Think about this. And I think it was a celebrity that said some of this mess, and they're all on this woke mess. That's the thing right now. That if you're, my tongue is orange. I had an orange drink. That if you don't want to date people of another skin color, I have to be careful here because I'm on YouTube, which is just so free to talk on. That if you're not interested or want to date someone that's someone that's not your same color, then that makes you something. Putting a label on you, slapping a label on you, and to let you know how hateful you are. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. And I'm going to use some code words here, like a white supreme taco, so to speak, and I'm not one. And you can't label everybody that is my color something that they're not. I don't know where this stuff is coming from, because I don't know anybody that is. I live in a southern state that's very mixed, and I don't know anybody that's a white taco supreme. Boy, that sounded really stupid, doesn't it? But code words. I don't know anyone that thinks like that. I don't know anyone that thinks highly of themselves to that manner. Now, except for an SJW that I know. That thinks very highly of themselves and really wants to whip the tongues of those around them, being offended at this and offended at that, and throwing around their knowledge about, well, this, you may say that, but this is the facts. This is, I am right, you are wrong kind of mentality. Very arrogant and very ego, with a very big ego, I might add. Which I find very interesting. Think about that. So are the very people that are wanting to label everybody a white taco supreme, she's my color. Hello? Except no, the celebrity I don't think was, who made the very, what can we term this on YouTube so I don't get, well, like anybody watches me much, or according to my numbers, no one's watching me hardly. I'll say that. And I think my numbers have been funny for 2.5 years. I'm seeing my subscriptions go up. Thank you very much for subscribing and watching my videos. It means a lot. It really does. I don't make any money. I'm not monetized because I am solo. There's no ads here. I don't write anything down. Everything is just off the seat of my pants. Or I wouldn't be going a lot, you know. So, oh, where was my train of thought here? SJWs, white supreme tacos. Oh yeah. And the person who made the celebrity that made the comment, I forgot who made the comment, but I heard it. I saw the video. I forgot who it was, and it was of a conservative YouTube video showing us this and talking about this. And RC, like a RC, a remote controlled little race car. Get my drift? Race car. She was obviously very much RC controlled. We'll put it that way. How about that? very much RC controlled. And which I'm like, boy, that's obvious. Boy, that's hurtful. Boy, that's some major slander of a very vague label to put on everybody or anybody that thinks that way. And then I got to think, okay, wait. If this celebrity, African American, I just say black. I mean, it's just easier. I mean, nothing by it. It's just a one-syllable word that is simply an adjective descriptor of something pretty general without being offensive. Not me. Like I said, I am in a southern state surrounded with a very mixed community. Very mixed community. And for the most part, we watch each other's backs. We're all very neighborly. We always help each other. Like I say, I mean, we're in the South. Don't believe everything you hear about all the redneck this and redneck that, and you're Hoba Duncan and Bubba and Bubba, and just, yeah, some of that might be, kind of true or based on old facts or current people, but not everybody's like that down here. The point is, oh gosh, I'm losing my train of thought, is that if you have a preference for somebody you want to date, and you're not allowed to have that preference, and this is someone from another side that doesn't think like me, well then she can't have that preference if she doesn't have a preference for heterosexual love. Then what does that make her? Think about that. If I have a preference for girls or guys, whether they're, no matter what their color, well, let's say, well, okay, and you're probably going, well, no, you're wrong. That's not it. That's it. Yeah. If she's going to label somebody she doesn't like of a certain color for their lack of preference and put a label on them, then who is she if she only has a preference for women? Then what does that say to us heterosexuals? Something to think about. That's what I was thinking about the other day, about all this. And I'm thinking, what this celebrity, what makes her have the gall to say this RC controlled comments and make, if I don't have a preference for her skin color or of other people, then who is she to talk if someone else has a preference for the other sex or the same sex or only Asian people or something? You get my drift. If you only have a certain preference, and let me tell you, we're all different. We are all different. Then that's extremely arrogant of this person. Extremely hateful, extremely hurtful. And we're all supposed to give her money with all the stuff that she's been in or sung and or acting or whatever. No. We saw some of this stuff creeping in the 90s with the PC movement. I had a friend of mine who was very much against Robin Williams and everything he was in. He wouldn't watch his movies. And a lot of other people, actors and actresses that didn't think like us, that didn't love America, that did not like the Bible or believe in God, etc., etc. He was boycotting a lot of stuff back then in the mid 90s. Let me tell you, it was a long time ago. And it's gotten worse. When two people come together to make just a vile Christmas series on HBO Max. I'm not even going to mention the name. I think HBO Max may have even taken it off. I don't know. that was so woke and so much trash that these people that are against everything, they hate so much. They are not grateful for what they have. They are not grateful for where they're living. They're not grateful for the opportunities this country does present to everyone. When people of other colors are making more money than me, not just in the area, not just in the city, but in my own company that I work with, think of that. Something to think about. Who are these these celebrities are living in La La Land. They don't want to believe in American exceptionalism. They want to tear everything down. They want to tear the family apart. The alphabet community wants to tear the family apart. This is nothing but spreading hate. This ideology that is destroying our nation internally. Back in the 60s, 70s, the whole thing about God is dead was big. Was big, especially in the colleges back then. That was 50 years ago, people. 50 years ago. To where now we've gotten to people of a certain ideology get together and make a song at the height of our quarantine last year and saying we're coming for your children, and it gets out and people see it and people are aghast and people are mad and people are just wanting to get out their torches and pitchforks, so to speak, symbolically. And then those people of the persuasion of preference, one singular preference, come back and, oh, well, that was a joke. We didn't mean that. Well, why did you go to the full extent to write it, to put it together, to perform it, to sing it, and put it out there for everyone to see, and then immediately pull it down? Was it a major troll, or was it accidental truth getting out for all to see? And if you know, I'm not going to mention it by name because it's hard to find on YouTube now. And it was going around last year, 2020. Let me tell you, I got to see it. And I'm just like, this is nuts. This is nasty. This is ridiculous. When you can pretty much look at, especially if you look at, my wife is big into the crime shows. NCIS New Orleans. And two of the people, they were making out. And they even kicked the dog out of the bedroom when they went in there. And my daughter's like, whoa. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is pretty much soft prawn. I would have stayed up. And of course, you don't really see anything. But you come very close. I'm just like, the amount of smut and crap that's on our TV that's available for streaming, stuff you can even see for free, it's just outrageous. And it's just in the Christian movement, for what we're worth, we've been trying to fight against a lot of this stuff, and we are losing from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the noughts to now. It's been getting worse. People can cite Christians that they don't like, churches they've been to and felt like they were treated wrongly. But if you look at the world, if you look at your movies and you look at your TV and you look at your streaming services and see what's really out there and what's embedded in there, what their true messages are, they ain't Christian. They're winning. And this is biblical and it's written. And it's unfortunate. But we've got to come together, and it's going to have to be Christ-centered in some way, because I don't know, it's just gotten very strange lately, and I think a lot of people are noticing. A lot of people are sort of waking up. I hate to use that term, but I think a lot of people are noticing some stuff. Whether it's just how political things have gotten. And it's just, I really think it's just not good. It's bad. It's inherently attacking us, almost me directly, or indirectly, the church of almost any denomination. Pretty much just laughing in our faces with all the filth that they put out there. And then you have the Christians, and I'm here people that are against Calvinism, that are for Calvinism, and I'm at this point where it's like, okay, just be Christ-centered. Just go by the word and live by the gospel and preach the gospel. That's all that's needed. And with the way big tech is handling us, it's sad when you're on a major platform and you have to watch what you say for fear of getting blacklisted, kicked off, deleted, canceled, demonetized. Yeah. Interesting times. I gotta go. My battery's low too. So thank you for watching if you stuck with me through this. But yeah, what did this start with? How did this conversation start? With a celebrity telling us that if you don't have a preference that includes people with my skin color, you're a white supreme taco. Yeah. No. Something to think about. What in the world? Anyway. And they have the gall to have their preferences, but we can't have ours. What do you love? Where's your passion? Wherever your treasures are, there your heart will be also. Where do we think hers are? Where's yours? See you next time.